Lucas. My name is Matt Zambrano, a name that by chance, coincidence, and sheer badassery happens to be an anagram for Mozart Batman. I like that. It seems somehow fitting. Maybe by the end of this poem you'll agree. The name of this poem is called Uglee Oscar, spelled Uggleeoscar, and it is an anagram of George Lucas. You see, I took it from you, George. I took it, mixed it up, rearranged it, and of the hundreds of possible word permutations the 11 letters of your name recreates, I liked Uglee Oscar the best. It also seems somehow fitting. Somehow fitting. Maybe by the end of this poem you'll agree. Well, there were a lot of other possible titles. Cargo leg use, Oracle egg us, and Glucose Rage, just to name a few. But I'm sticking with Uglee Oscar, George, because it's just close enough to the original to be mildly passable. Which pretty much sums up exactly how I felt about the re-release of episodes 4 through 6, close enough to the original to be mildly passable. See, George, I love stories. I always have. And when I was a kid, I gobbled them shits up like spoonfuls of sugary cereal, and back then, I wanted to be a robot, or a mutant, or a teenager. Back then, it was Dr. Seuss, Mother Goose, Silverstein, Tolkien, and you. There was no separation between what was fantasy and what was true. Tell any 4-year-old it is impossible to fly. They'll say, why, I can, I just choose not to. And at night, my bed's a rocket ship, Xanadu, and I can breathe in outer space without a spacesuit because my rain boots are actually super power boots, and it's kind of hard to explain, but fuck George if they don't try. I'm just trying to understand why. Why would you cut the Ewok dance party out of Return of the Jedi? Now granted, a bunch of furries moving around getting jiggy with it, sure, it's off-putting. Certainly awkward. Well, let's face it, George, so are most of your fans. And I'm not even a diehard, but even I know that watching Return of the Jedi without Ewok Jamboree is like masturbating in front of a mirror. Sure, it's fun. But afterwards, you just feel sad and empty inside. Uglee Oscar. It is the name I am giving to the reinvention of that need not be reinvented, and George, it's not just you. What is this trend in Hollywood of taking these wonderful things from my childhood and making them so shit-tacular? Transformers, more like trans pale imitation of its former self. Boom! G.I. Joe, more like G.I. No way am I going to pay money to see that steaming pile of shenaniganery. Where the wild things are? All right, George, actually I kind of like where the wild things are. But shit, George, even New Kids on the Block are planning a comeback, and I ask you a comeback to what? This Uglee Oscar, hyped up industry of recycled and reused leaves me angry and confused, wondering what are they going to butcher next? Is nothing sacred? Is there no bomb in Gilead? Are these the droids I was looking for? No, these were not the droids I was looking for. George, give me Radioland murders. Give me Howard the Duck, Koi on Wisconsin, Willow, stories that were told the first time, George. And George, I hope you never decide to remake those, because as the old saying goes, if it ain't broken, then let the Ewoks have their yub-nub. Yub-nub! 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 But don't take it from me. Take it from one far older and wiser than myself. I leave you, George, with a little green haiku.
Let's go.
Changed. Star Wars films were strong was the Force in some parts. Jar Jar